Well, back in the 80s and 90s, the UK had a WE-177. There were a couple of ways of dropping it, and there were a couple of versions. I won't go into too much technical detail. One of which was what's known as an airburst weapon. So you basically threw it into the sky, and it went bang about a few hundred feet off the ground and created what's known as an airburst. In your little tornado, as you turned away from this big bang, you got about 4 miles away when it went off. So no one's ever tested it, and no one ever had to do it. So we're not quite sure what would have happened. But yeah, that was what we were designed to do. There was another version where you dropped it literally from about 200 feet. It had a little parachute to slow it down. It then bumped onto the ground, and 30 seconds later it went bang. So on that one, you were probably about 3 to 4 miles away again. So yeah, pretty horrific stuff. But let's be honest, if we were using those, the whole world had gone to, I want to use a profanity, but I'm not going to rat something. The reason we had them is Russia had them. And Russia's doctrine was very much to employ them in certain circumstances. So we had them to deter them from using theirs. What we've seen in Ukraine in the last few years is Russia threatening the use of tactical nuclear weapons. And if you don't have a tactical nuclear weapon to threaten back, the only counter threat you have is a strategic nuclear weapon, which is a much bigger weapon designed to almost take out large cities and large population areas, horrific that may be. But it means that you don't have the same capability on the escalatory ladder in order to deter, which is why other nations do maintain that option. France and the US have their own in-house sovereign capability, and about 5 other European nations borrow American tactical air weapons in order to have that tactical deterrent threat to stop Russia using theirs. Some of those aircraft that were hit by the Ukrainian drones, they are dual capable bombers that can either carry a conventional missile or a nuclear missile. And those nuclear missiles can go far enough to reach the UK. So they have a tactical nuclear response. Nobody wants to use them, but sometimes you have to have them to stop the other side using them too.
Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.